welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a story time. I just wanted to do a story time because my makeup was done and I said, you know, might as well. But basically I wanted to do a story time on the time that I went to Virginia Beach for college beach weekend. And my college beach weekend was supposed to be fun. It was fun. I'm not gonna say that it was supposed to be fun. It was fun, but I was supposed to vlog, and that would have been like a really fun vlog to do because it was really hot. Me and my friends looked nice. It was really nice outside and stuff, so it would just been a real fun vlog and real entertaining, and we had a lot of fun and we did a lot of things, and it just would have been fun. But boom. So this is why this is a damn story time. So college beach weekend, I forgot, it was April 28th to 29th. It was one of those weekends. But people know about college beach weekend months in advance. People book hotels months in advance, and if you book within like the week of the hotel, you're dumb. I mean of the event, like, you're dumb. Within the month, you're dumb, because hotels know that it's college beach weekend, and they know that it's gonna be a lot of people, and people will pay to live there, but to stay for the weekend. Like, hotel rates was crazy. Like, when I tell y'all, some hotels was charging people, like, for Thursday, me and my friends came on a Thursday to Friday, that was a normal rate, but from Friday to Saturday and Saturday to Sunday was crazy. Like, people was paying like almost $200 a night to stay at like shitty motels and shit. Like, to stay at like shitty places, like, was paying like $200 a night to basically stay at like Motel 8, Motel 6, Super 8 and stuff like that. But the way like hotels are set up in Virginia Beach is like, they have like motels where you can drive up, but then they have like big Super 8s that are basically like, they look like hotels, but they don't have as much amenities as hotels. It's kind of like a high rise, but basically they was charging people way too much money for what they was like. They would have like not a Super 8, but what's that shit? Yeah, Super 8, but they don't got no hotel, no pool, you don't get no damn food, you don't get none of that, and they was charging bread. And it was like nice hotels that was charging money too, but it was like these hotels wasn't nice enough to be charging the price that they were charging. But they do that because they know college kids are coming, college kids have money, and it's multiple people gonna be there, so everybody could chip in to pay for these rooms, and they want to be there, and they need a place to sleep, so they're gonna pay it. So anyway, we had booked our hotel like months in advance. Like, this was in April. We probably booked our hotel back in February. Like, we had been talking about going to beach weekend since like February. We were in spring semester. Actually, we've been talking about going to beach weekend since fall semester, but we really like got on the ball in February. So we had booked the hotel 3 nights for $225. Now that was good because it was early. Like, we booked this so early in the game that we was only paying $225. So time goes on, you know, whatever. We get ready to like go to beach weekend. We get our stuff packed, we get on the road. We're driving, and my friend, she loves to frickin' speed. And I told her, especially a place that you don't know, like if you know your neighborhood and you know where the police stay at, you know how you know where the police hide out in the cut because you're from there and whatever, or you just know where the police gonna be. But if you don't know where you're going, or you don't travel that way that often, you shouldn't speed. So basically she was speeding, and I told her don't speed, and we got pulled over by the cops. That's not even the freaking icing on the cake for this story, but we got put over by the cops. Basically, he didn't smell like any weed or anything, thank God, because when cops smell weed, they're automatically supposed to check the car, if you're not in a state where you can smoke weed recreationally. But yeah, so he smelled actually alcohol. He was like, who's in the car drinking? And we was like, nobody. He was like, we like, nobody. He like, I know y'all drinking. He was cool though, shout out to him, because he knew there was alcohol in the car. He knew we was going to beach weekend, first of all, so he didn't want to put a damper on us, but he was just like, get there safe. He gave my friend a $175 ticket, but honestly, a $175 ticket is better than getting pulled over on the side of the road and getting searched, because I've been in a car that's gotten searched before, and that's not fun. So we got the ticket. Well, she got the ticket. Told her not to speed, so I don't really feel bad about that. But anyway, so she got the ticket, boom. We driving, we were coming, like I said, we came on Thursday. Most people come on Friday or they come on Saturday. We was coming on Thursday because we wanted to like check into the hotel. We wanted to be like set. On Friday, we didn't want to be driving there and getting into the action. We wanted to like pop out on Friday. We was popping out. So anyway, time goes on. We finally get there. We all excited like, oh, like I've been to Virginia, but I've never been to Virginia Beach. And so I love to see, like, I already know, like, in my future I need a beach home, because the homes were so beautiful and it was just so like much nice scenery around there, and it's really, really pretty. If you've ever been to Virginia Beach, then you know what I'm talking about. But it's just so pretty around there. Like, it's such nice homes and everything. And then the strip was live, you know, not on Thursday, it wasn't live, but when we finally did get live, it got live. But anyway, it's just like really nice down there, and it was really hot at the time. It was just a really beautiful day, and I'm just like, yes, vacation, yes, we gonna have a good time. You know, we got a hotel, you know, it's Gucci. So we put one of my friends in charge that, I mean, I feel like she know what she doing, but like sometimes stuff get messed up. And this honestly wasn't even her fault though. So it's not even like I was like, oh, it was her fault. It wasn't her fault at all. It was just like she's the one that booked the hotel under her, like her mom's credit card and stuff. And so she was getting like the emails and stuff from like, I don't know who she used. I don't want to say, it wasn't Travelocity. I'm not gonna say what company it was because honestly I don't remember, and I don't want to bash this company, and I don't remember. You know, it's one of those websites where, you know how like Travelocity, Expedia, where you can look at different hotel rates and stuff like that and see, you know, what the hotel's talking. It was one of them. But yeah, I don't want to say the company's name because if I remembered their name, I would bash them very, very, very bad. But I cannot remember their name. So if I can get the name from my friend, I will, because I will bash y'all. And I really don't care. But anyway, so we get to the hotel that we're supposed to be staying at. So my friend, like, we parked the car, my friend goes into the building, one of my other friends had to pee, she's like, hurry up. So she goes into like the place, you know, the desk, the office where you like check in and stuff, and she was taking like a minute. She was taking like a good minute, and then my friend like, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad, she needs to hurry up. And I'm like, you know, so it take a minute. And then one thing is that she booked the room under her mom's name, and she doesn't have her mom's credit card, you know what I'm trying to say here. And it, like, you know how hotels be like, okay, if I book under Empress, I better show up with an ID that says Empress, you feel me? And so I thought that was the trouble that they was giving her. So basically she comes back to the car and she tells us that the hotel canceled our reservation and they don't have a room for us. The hotel done canceled our, mind you, we drove 4 hours. 4 hours, that's not a big amount, because that's really not, like, I drove longer than that, but 4 hours to get to some place that somebody tell you that they ain't got no damn room for you, that's a problem. So we like, what do you mean they canceled our reservation? And then they said they canceled it because of insufficient funds of a card. Now my whole thing is, hotels don't, first of all, this wasn't a hotel, this was a fucking motel. But this place, it was called the Travel Lodge too, fuck y'all. But anyway, this place basically said hotels do not charge cards until after the person has left the hotel. They do hold, I know some hotels that hold amounts on cards, like they'll be like, okay, we're gonna hold $300 on your card. You know, I know hotels like that, they'll hold amounts, so you have to have that in your account just in case, but they won't take it out until after you have, you know, left and everything is Gucci. And I know hotels charge after, because if you mess up the room or something, they're gonna charge you for it. But they said because of insufficient funds. Now, okay, if they had, you know, canceled a reservation yesterday, or they had canceled a reservation a week ago or something like that, that would have been our fault. They canceled a reservation within 9 hours, and it was 9 hours and we had been there. So it had been technically 5 hours, because when we were in Delaware, I guess they had canceled a reservation 5 hours ago when we were in Delaware. That's not 24 hours. And if anybody knows policy, if you're going to cancel a reservation, if a hotel's going to cancel your reservation, it needs to be within 24 hours of notice, because that's travel time right there. Like, people are traveling. And so they did not cancel the reservation within 24 hours, so they were wrong. And I don't even know about this whole insufficient funds thing, because you shouldn't have been charging the card regardless, because we were not even there. And why were you charging the card basically 9 hours ago, talking about insufficient funds? So she get on the phone with the company that she basically booked through. I can't remember their name, so I'm really sorry, but I'm like, she on the phone with them like, we don't have no place to stay, we're here, what are we to do? This girl had been on the phone with at least like 5 different representatives before somebody found us a solution. I personally, we didn't sleep in the car that night. Finally, they found us another like hotel, motel to go to. But I had slept in the car because I was just so frustrated. My friends, they was like, they want to go out and walk on the strip. I said, park me somewhere and I'm gonna fucking go to bed. And they came back to the car and I was in the car. I didn't care. I was over it at that situation, because we had been in this car for 4 hours. After being on a road trip, you don't want to be in a car no more. You want to get in a hotel. You want to chill. You want to be hanging. Like, you don't want to be in no damn car. And so I was upset. And that's when it just killed the whole vlogging situation for me. I was not vlogging at that time no more. Especially the motel they had put us in. I am grateful that we did find a place to sleep, and that I'm not going to say it was clean. It was clean, but it wasn't what I want to stay in next time. But it was clean. But yeah, no, I was just, and so like I said, she was on the phone with different representatives. Like, when I tell you, I wish I remember what time we pulled up. We probably got there at like 7, not like 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock. No, maybe 8 or 9 o'clock at night. We went to go eat and everything, like, because we was like, we don't have no hotel, so we went to go eat. We went to Fridays. She on the phone talking to different people. It had gotten to, I don't even remember what time. It got so bad that we were driving around Virginia Beach, the strip of Virginia Beach. Y'all know Pacific, Atlantic. If you know Virginia Beach, then you know what I'm talking about. We driving around Pacific and Atlantic, going to different hotels to ask them how much it is to stay there at a night. We probably went to like 10 different motels, like hotels and motels. How much is your rates? How much is your rates? That's when I figured out that each hotel was charging like at least $200 a night to stay there. It had gotten that bad, and mind you, we paid $225 for 3 nights. So paying $225 for 3 nights, and it's 4 of us, and we divided $225 by 4. Now going up to a rate of $500, our amounts are doubling at this point that we all have to pay. So we like, oh no, we ain't trying to pay that. Like, we like, we already figured out our money situation. We ain't trying to pay that. Like, we ain't trying to be no broke bitches, but at the end of the day, I'm not paying $200 to stay in no fucking motel. Like, you're a fool if you do. If you stay in there for multiple nights and you're paying $200, but I'm not paying you $200 a night. You're a damn lie. You got me messed up. So I'm like, no. So anyway, she on the phone so we going around trying to find different places, because the people on the phone were not helping us. They were not helping us, and I need to remember this company's name because they are horrible. They are horrible. First of all, they talking about, yeah, well, we sent you an email talking about your credit card information is wrong and you need to redo it. And everything that they were saying was like, okay, everything in the email that they was trying to say, they was just wrong. This whole company was just wrong, because they was saying like, oh, well, we told you were supposed to update your credit card information, but they never gave in the right time frame. Like, when your timing is not right, like if you tell somebody they got 24 hours for this and they don't do it within 24 hours, then they're wrong. They're automatically in the wrong. This hotel was in the wrong for canceling a reservation less than 24 hours of notice. So you're wrong. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Travelocity, you were wrong. Travelodge, sorry, that's the name of the hotel or motel. You were wrong. then this company was just wrong because they were like, oh, well, we told you you need to update your credit card information because of insufficient funds. Why are you charging the card if we have not stayed there yet? If you are holding money, that's a difference. But why are you trying to charge the card if we have not stayed there yet? No hotel, no motel is supposed to charge a card if the person did not stay there. Because what if the person would have broke something? What if it was a non-smoking room and they smoked in the room? You need to be able to charge them. But you already charged them, so you shouldn't be charging them again. You feel me? Like, why? So I'm just like, this company was just basically in the wrong, and they were giving us the runaround. Like, you know how you call hotlines, and it, not hotlines, but if you call a company and you call 1 minute and you call the next minute, you're going to get a different representative. So we're talking to different people, and different people are basically, one person told us that they would find us a hotel or a motel that would honor the rate that we originally had. Basically, we was paying $55 per night, which I think came up to $225 if somebody could calculate the math. I don't know. But I believe it was like $225 a night, not $225 a night. We paid total like $225. So we was looking for a hotel that was going to give us that. And like I said, people was paying $225 per night at this point because hotels knew what it was. So I'm like, so they was like, okay, we'll try to find a hotel and we'll get back to you. Never called back. Boom, we call another representative. Oh, well, we can't do that. You're out of luck. My friend, like, let me speak to your manager. Oh, well, they're gonna tell you the same thing. Like, it basically took us to get on the phone with some lady and tell them, like, we have no place to stay. We're in Virginia Beach. We are 4 girls that could be raped, abused, kidnapped. Like, you gotta really get into these people, because people really be trying to play you like a fucking fool. Do you ever think that I'm going to sleep in the car because of your company? You got me messed up. So finally, and then okay, so finally, after all that, they find us a hotel motel situation. Like I said, that wasn't that clean or whatever, but it was a place for me to lay my head and have fun that weekend. And so they said that they would honor the first night, whatever, and then the next morning they'll figure something else out and they might move us to another hotel, or we might have to stay at the same hotel. Okay, so we get to the next day and she calls them back. Like I said, you get a different representative every time, so they like to talk about different shit. So they talk about some, well, we never said that we was gonna pay for the next nights, and we like, yes y'all did, yes y'all did. And we've called, and then the thing is, you can see on the record that we've called like y'all like 10 times, and they're like, okay, well, we'll refund you the money that it would cost to basically stay in that hotel. So if y'all pay it right now, we'll refund it to you. So that was between her and her mom, to be honest. That wasn't between us no more. But it was just like, the companies, people are really annoying. And then what makes it annoying is that the company wasn't even in America at that point. It was in another country. Like, that's what makes me mad. Like, why do you have a call center? You're an American company, but you have a call center in a fucking other country. Like, that makes me so annoyed when I gotta get on the phone with a person from a different country and talk about some shit that's happening in Virginia, and you in goddamn Switzerland. And I'm over here in Virginia struggling, and you sitting at your little call center job. I'm like, that, like, it grinds my gears. Like, it really does. Like, companies, that's why I just didn't vlog during beach weekend, because I just was over it. I had a great time after, you know, the hotel situation was all picked up and we finally had a place to stay. But fuck whoever we was going through. I'm gonna find out shit, cause fuck y'all, cause that was ridiculous. But yeah, y'all, that was the time. Basically, we was freaking home. The thing is that had me is we really was driving around Virginia Strip looking for hotels, y'all. Like, going to everybody, what's your rate? Well, what's your rate? So how much would it cost for us to stay these nights? Or how much would it cost for these nights? And then people be like, oh, you only can have 2 people in the room. Bitch, we bring in a squad. Like, squad. Good, no. Yeah. Virginia Beach, but I had a great time though. It was a good time. But yeah, you guys, that's basically my experience with hotels and motels and all that good stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye guys.